Yo, we back. We chilling. We gonna get in and out of here, but we just gonna vibe out. The draft is what 6 days away.
1 week from today.
Yeah, 1 week from today. So we gonna turn up. We gonna turn up. We gonna vibe out. Spark your blunts, and yeah, we're just gonna do a 2 round mock draft. Me and Isaac. We're not gonna necessarily fly through it, but trades involved as well. Hop in the comments. If you in the comments from Facebook, make sure you go to facebook.com/StreamYard to give them access to your account so your name shows up. Otherwise, I'll be looking at the comments, so I'll see who it is. But on here, it'll only show Facebook user if not. But without further ado, Isaac,
I'm
the
watching
Bears
Hey
are on the
Rookie.
clock.
Welcome to the NFL too. While we're doing this, I mean, I'm pretty sure this the first one's unanimous, right? Like,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
And as I sparked my L, we got Boyle up here, who's a Commandos
Boyle.
fan. So Boyle at pick 2.
Yeah, boy.
Where
Where we going? Who's on the clock?
the
Hey,
Commanders. You
Caleb
got Drake
Caleb
May,
Williams is the only guy not available.
Caleb Williams, the only one that went.
We're taking Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
That's the
I like that. I think that they like him.
Okay,
I think that's where they're going.
pick is in.
Pick is in. I agree,
All right,
100%.
now is where it starts to get juicy though.
Yes, yes. There's
Because
different
we
routes the Patriots could take. A lot of people can argue this.
got
If
New
we got
England on the
any
clock.
Patriots fans in the live, chime in, let us know. But it's a tough one.
I think this is Drake May,
Yeah,
but
I think so too.
I think there's also a world where they can trade out. But I think with New England's history and their coaches and everything like that, I was watching Peter Schrager's mock draft earlier, his first one. He was even saying, I don't think New England expects to be picking in the top 5 very often. So I
Yeah,
think they have to be their quarterback right here.
yep. I agree. I mean, I feel like you couldn't go wrong. I could see if they went like, hey, let's go get our number one receiver and let Jacoby run it for a year. I could see that. I wouldn't be too mad about that. I wouldn't be mad at getting Drake May, but I'm going Drake May. I'm
Yeah, I'm
thinking.
going Drake May.
I'm thinking like top 3 picks or top 3 quarterbacks.
Boom.
Drake May, let's get it. I like that too. I mean, he could still sit a year.
Oh,
Marvin Harrison, yeah, pretty sure that's
yep.
unanimous.
I didn't even mean to do that. I accidentally double clicked, but that was
Hey,
unanimous. But
yeah.
um, at 5, you got the Chargers here. I think this is also possibly a move back spot.
I can see that, but do they? I think they go get neighbors, man. You lost both of your receivers, man, and it's like yeah, they can trade back and stuff like that and still get a receiver, but you probably want one of the best receivers in the class.
Okay,
Now,
now here's my question to you: is that neighbors or is that Dunze? Because a lot of the shit that I've seen recently is Dunze is really high.
yeah, a lot of people, and it depends on the team because there's a lot of teams who like. There's teams that like Neighbors better than Harrison. There's teams that like a
Exactly.
Dunze better than both. There's teams that thinks a Dunze's the third. Like it just all
Actually,
depends on what the Chargers like. And you're right.
I
I
saw.
do see a Dunze because they played him. Harbaugh played him in the chip, so he knows
I'm saying
what a Dunze's about.
I seen a mock earlier too. Actually, if the Cardinals actually trade back with the Giants and the Giants get pick 4 and they come up to get JJ McCarthy, that's another
I
thing.
see. I see. I think where my trade falls is after this. I have Neighbors going here. And then I got Giants trading back because if you think about it, Tennessee, they're most likely gonna go get your O lineman.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta's got their quarterback. You don't really got to worry about that, and they're
They're,
not gonna
they're,
get a
they're going
receiver.
edge.
They're not gonna get a receiver. Chicago, there, it's like we don't know what Chicago could do because they already got their quarterback. They could go get another piece, a receiver. They could go get right there. You might have the tight end Brock Bowers there. That might be a
Yeah.
good pick. You might go get the best defensive player in the draft there.
Well, I
Like,
don't think the Bears go tight end because they just signed Komet to like a 4-year deal.
yeah,
Komet's
true,
solid.
true. It just depends though. They want to do 2 tight end shit. Like, it depends what they trying to do. I mean, yeah, I can see that. Komet is their number one. They can go get the best defensive player. Maybe if Anderson's there.
Anybody watching, chime in right here. What do you think what do you think this pick is here? What do you think Harbaugh does? You think he goes receiver? You think he moves back?
I seen today. I don't know how like true it is, but I seen it all over my Twitter because I'm a Saints fan. So
Yeah.
I've seen Mike Thomas connected to the Chargers recently, a lot
Okay.
lately.
I like
So
that.
don't know like I mean it seems good. Like think about it. Think about Mike Thomas. He wants to be that number one guy. They just lost two. That's probably a good opportunity for him where he's probably going to get paid still. But
Ashton said Joe Alt. You think Alt right here?
no, definitely
No,
not.
their line's not terrible, don't they?
They just got Schlater last year, and I think they
Yeah.
got tackles 2 years in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Their line is the same as Chicago's. Chicago don't need to get a line. They're just young. They need to gel. That's it. They just need time together. Chicago got a good line. They're just young. Same with the Chargers. They got a good line. They're just young.
Agree. Everything tells me this is a Dunze right here.
Receiver. So Dunze neighbors don't matter to me. I like a Dunze. Like I said, he played them in the championship, so it's more for Harbaugh to think like, all right, I actually played against this guy. Like he actually did some things against us, and we were the champs. So I could see that. Like I do like that mentality, and shit, I'm not opposed to it. So I like that.
All right, G-Man on the clock. Ashton, you're talking. Your team's on the clock. What are the Giants doing here? Wade, Carol, if any of y'all are watching right now, let me know. What do you think the Giants are doing right here? What do you think, Isaac? Go ahead.
See the mock I did the other day. Who was it? Who's after the Jets? I had the Vikings moving up with the Giants. The mock I did the other day because Denver and Minnesota both need a quarterback. They're both and Raiders, and they're three back to back. One of those three teams are gonna fight to get up there to get JJ McCarthy.
All right, so I like Minnesota.
I used Minnesota because of more of that draft capital they have. The trade, they have more. They got more shit to offer.
I think the Raiders like what's his name, Aiden O'Connell. I think they like
Yeah,
him. You know
and
what I
that's
mean?
why I
I don't
agree
think they're
too. I think that they're not like if it's a good opportunity for them, they'll move up, but they're not going to do too much. So they'll stick with Aiden McConnell if they have to.
Ashton said Marvin Neighbors are trade back.
I
So
got
Neighbors is sitting
Giants.
here.
Yeah, Neighbors is sitting there. I think since
But
Neighbors is sitting there, they take him.
I'm not gonna lie, if for some reason Neighbors is sitting here at like 8, 9, 10, I could see the Colts coming up to get Malik Neighbors, bro.
Oh, that's nice. Colts. That's nice. That's nice.
Oh, Roner made a good point too. The Raiders also signed Minshew, so they're not pressed. They're not
Yeah,
pressed. So
that's
the
what I'm
Raiders
saying.
are
They're not pressed. If it's good and it's there for them, they'll take it. But I don't think they're pressed over
all
it.
right. So I think I like Minnesota here.
The trade with Giants, even if Neighbors is there,
What?
you like Minnesota to trade with Giants if Neighbors is there?
I mean, if Neighbors is here, I mean the Giants could
All
go
right,
Neighbors.
hear me out on this. Say the Giants
Uh-huh.
go Neighbors, right?
Uh-huh.
Next up is Tennessee. We already know
Yeah.
Tennessee needs an offensive lineman. Atlanta don't need an offensive lineman. Chicago don't need an offensive lineman. The Jets possibly do, but even if they move back and they don't get
The,
all, they can still fall and get
the
Fashanu.
Jets signed Tyron Smith and shit, and they signed another vet lineman as well. So I don't think they're pressed for a
Exactly.
lineman in the
So the
first round.
Titans could move back and still get their top tackle. So the
Okay, I
Titans are
like that.
honestly in the best situation here because they could still move back and still fall and get all or Fashanu or
All right, cool.
Fatanu or whoever. So I think the trade will be with Tennessee, honestly, and they need
I
more.
actually
They need more picks.
I like that. I like that a lot, and I've never done that in my mock. I like that a lot because then they load up on picks with an already young team.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we're going Neighbors here. Neighbors to the G-men. Tennessee on the clock. This is where Minnesota comes up to get McCarthy, in my opinion.
Yes. Yep. I think Minnesota is going to be the team to trade. They got more draft capital.
Tennessee, pick 7, trading with who we say Minnesota,
Minnesota. Yep.
and they'll probably give 11. I don't know. Do you think they give up 2?
They. What do they have?
They have pick 11. They have pick 23, and then their next pick
Yes.
after that is
All right. So they have another first. So give them give them their first. All right, obviously switch first 11 for that one.
Yeah.
They could give a second rounder because they have another first.
They don't have a second rounder.
Oh, they don't. They have a
Their
third.
their next pick is in the 4th round after that. That's
Okay,
why
so all right,
I've seen a lot of people saying Minnesota
so you
doesn't
give a
trade here.
so you give a first next year. You give a first next year, and your next picks, you're probably your 4th and 5th or something like that.
How do I offer this shit? Oh, all right. So we got to give them more. They have a meter down here for us to do the trade. I've never seen it on that before.
Oh wow!
I mean,
So
we're not picking next year, so this doesn't matter. I'm just gonna force the fucking trade.
yeah, work.
Oh, they're saying that's too much. What?
All right, so
Okay.
take the 2 5s off. That should be good.
Hold up. Let me just change this real quick. It's my first time using this one, so building the plane while it's in there. Give me a second. All right, so they're gonna give it first.
Give Minnesota a late Tennessee round or a round, maybe
All right. And then we'll give Tennessee's 5th.
So yeah, they're first, they're 5th, and you give Minnesota's first, next year's first, and then like next year's fucking rest, whatever, don't matter.
All right, so what's this at right now? What? Not enough. Too much. What the hell is going on? Why is it clicking multiple fucking? Do you see this right now?
Yeah, shit's tweaking.
Un minuto.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
Let me just
Hey.
reload that. Why is it still
Right.
on?
Hey, Minnesota's not working. You think it's Denver?
All right, so 1-7 for 111. What's this sitting at now? Why wouldn't it let me trade? 1-for-1 trades not allowed. All right, so and then we'll go here. No, that's too much. They're saying that's too much. How?
And then give them a late round. Yeah, Tennessee's late round. So 2 first for a first and a late round. No, not even third. Just give them just a 5th.
It's like
Damn, what the hell's
there
going
we go. It's like I don't understand what the fuck. There we go. Hey, let's go. We got it. All right, Minnesota's on the clock.
JJ McCarthy. Yes, sir.
I'm honestly about to just subscribe to fucking what's it called? Pro Football Focus next year. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. I actually think that Atlanta goes best available defensively, and that's the top one right there.
I agree. I think it's Dallas Turner all the way across the board.
Yeah.
No brainer.
This is where it's tough. Like they can trade back, they can stay put, they can do like get best available. They don't need a lineman, so
Ashton, I seen Denver is really high on Bo Nix and what's his name from Michael Penix. They're willing to wait. Chicago. There's another spot where they can move back. What happened?
What's under Joe Alton shit? I can't really see like what's best available. Brock Bowers, Terran Arnold. Yeah, it's tough, bro, because their DBs ain't bad. Like they don't really. Jared Verse could possibly.
Yeah, they can kind of pair him up with what's his name? Who'd they trade for from Washington last year?
Sweat.
Yeah, so they need somebody opposite side of him.
Yeah, Jared Verse, Latu. I would. It depends what they want. Like Latu's the more NFL ready guy. Jared Verse probably got better, like a higher ceiling.
Let's look at what's here, because if they trade back, I think they can get one of those guys. Is anybody willing to come up to get a tackle right here?
If somebody wants to jump like Saints or somebody wants to jump Tennessee for Alt, but I don't think so.
I don't think you guys are pressed because you guys can get a top 3 tackle at your spot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't think nobody will really jump for that. Unless one of those guys really like one of those top corners and want to jump and get like a one of those corners. But I still wouldn't know what team would do that, you know.
No, I think this is Jared Verse.
Or Brock Bowers if somebody really likes Brock and they want to come up and get Brock.
I mean, it tells us the suggestions right here of who they would take. I didn't
Where's the
even realize
Jets at?
the Jets are right after them. I think that's
Oh
Brock
yeah,
Bowers.
yeah, that's Brock Bowers. I was gonna say the Jets might come get Brock, but Brock Bowers, yeah. So
I
I
think
don't
they're
know.
comfortable there though.
I say let's just go team need defensive end, like you said. Like you
All
know what I'm
right.
saying? Go
All
get
right.
some
So is that
pressure.
Verse or Latu? Who do you like better,
I
Verse or
think
Latu?
for their defense, Verse is probably more of what they would go with for their defense.
Great. I agree. Pick is in. I think that's a safe pick. Latu's injury history scares me.
All right, this is I think Brock Bowers. You give this guy Aaron Rodgers
Oh,
another target and shit.
and I think this is Joe Alt right here, hands down. I don't even think there's
Yep,
much to talk about.
definitely. They move back and still get their guy they were probably gonna get where they originally were. Yeah, that's a win-win for them.
Denver's sitting right here. Do they pair somebody up with Pat Surtain?
Oh, that's actually nice.
Or do they protect whoever their starting quarterback is going to be next year?
What is
They
their
can go.
offensive line like?
They do need edge. I don't even know. I don't know much about the Broncos roster right now, bro. I really
No,
don't.
no, no, no. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. They picked up like fucking 4 or 5 old linemen and free agents.
All right, so they're not going there.
I mean,
I think
I
this
like
is
what
D
you
line.
said about the corner and stuff like that. Because remember they were like here and there talking about shopping Pat Surtain, which didn't happen, but
He's the best corner in the league. Now, do you pair
he
him up
is.
with somebody from Bama?
I think so. Yeah.
I
I
agree. I
I,
think it's carrying on. I actually
I
saying the
actually
same in the comments too. So
like. I like Quinion Mitchell, but I see them trying to pair him up with a Bama guy. I see that.
all right. So now we're sitting here. We got Las Vegas on the clock. This is tackle. I think. I think you
Yes.
protect. This has to be Olu or Talisi.
It's tough because on some people's board Talisi's going up. I'm gonna go to Talisi because from the last mocks I've been seeing, Talisi's been
I
going first and Olu's been falling to us.
I think Talisi is the best tackle in the draft.
I do too, bro. Like I kind of want him over Olu now, but it's showing that Talisi's like, yeah, I'll go Talisi. Definitely, bro. The way he
Then
moves for that big is just crazy, bro.
then what? That's you guys taking Olu.
Definitely, yep.
I agree
Fox,
there.
they say Fox News too small for us and what we like to do, so definitely Olu.
And then I think this one also is a no-brainer. This has to be Quinion Mitchell. They
Who
re-signed
is it?
Kenny Moore. This is the Colts. They re-signed
Colts.
Kenny Moore.
Yeah.
They don't have
Definitely.
an outside corner.
Yep. For sure.
He's long. Pause. No Diddy, but
For sure. Yeah.
long physical corner. You know what I mean? I think he fits their mold.
All right. What
Now
at
you got
15?
Seattle.
Oh, they need O-line interior, so I think they're going to go Jackson Powers. They're going to get the best center.
You think right here? I think this is a trade down spot. I think somebody will
You
come
think
up.
so?
I think somebody might come up.
That's a good possibility because they could still trade back and
Like
still get what they want.
my point to that, because look at these tackles sitting here. You got Mims, Latham, Troy Fat still.
All right, so let's
Brian
go.
Thomas is
Let's
here.
see
Like,
what team will be willing to do that. I mean,
because both of these teams,
Cincinnati
yeah,
needs an O
both
tackle.
both of these teams right here need interior O linemen, and the Jags need DBs.
Got you. Yeah, Jags need DBs. Their DBs still they got a DB up there for them. For
This I like the the Rams coming up to get D line. They lost
Latu.
Aaron
I could
Donald.
see.
Byron
Oh
Murphy's
yeah,
sitting
they
right
need
here.
Byron Murphy.
You know what
Byron
I mean?
Murphy.
Let's see. Is there another team back here that can come up to get a tackle? Pittsburgh can come get a tackle.
I don't think they do though. Rams. I like Rams coming up to get Byron Murphy. Yeah, losing Aaron Donald is big for them. They definitely need to replace that. But I don't know how much
Yeah.
draft capital they got. Because remember,
San Fran can use a tackle. Buffalo needs everything.
so these teams don't really got that much to give though. San Fran, Buffalo, there's Dallas. Y'all stay put. I think Green
Yeah,
Bay.
we don't move.
Minnesota already done a trade.
Okay,
Philly.
okay. Let's talk about this though. The two top corners are off the board. Cooper DeJean and Nate Wiggins are sitting here. The Eagles can come up to get one of them.
All right, and who is who is before the Eagles that could get a corner? Like, are they threatened by anybody trying to get a corner before them?
Miami maybe. Pittsburgh can use another one.
Miami needs an O line bad. They're going O line,
Um,
whether it's
Jag
interior or out.
the Jags. I don't know. I think the Rams make the most sense here, but they could also stay put and get Byron Murphy right there as well.
I mean, it's a good point. On my draft, I had Jackson Powers going here. They need a guard and center.
I mean, I agree. Where's interior line? What the hell?
And honestly, he might be the best lineman. Period. Like in the whole
Yeah, I
draft.
agree. Where's he sitting?
Right?
Graham Barton's there too.
29.
They could honestly go Graham Barton,
They
but I
can go
agree.
Graham Barton because he's very versatile. He play tackle, guard, center, and that's what they need. So that might be a good one because of the versatility and the shit that they need. So I could see that happening. I actually kind of like Graham Barton better now that you said that and shit. But also, Jackson Powers, like he just played in that area too. Oregon, he might go back up to the Washington area, bring him back. I don't know. Hey, that's the same with Fatanu though. He could play inside and outside too.
I
So
know.
it's tough. A lot of teams are saying they would like Fatanu inside more because of his build and stuff.
All right. So what are you thinking here, Barton or Powers Johnson? Because we're just gonna save time, not force a trade or anything here. Because I don't think any team really needs to move up. They can get what
Let's
they
go to
need.
Barton just
Right.
because of his versatility and shit and what they actually need.
I agree. All right, so Graham Barton's off the clock. That's a good pick. He might be the overall best lineman in the class. I don't know. There's like 6 of them that could be dogs.
That's a fact. His tape is crazy.
Then you got the Jags sitting here.
Corner. So
I could see
either Wiggins
this.
or Kool-Aid. I mean, you got anything else in mind? Like what else they might need?
I like Cooper DeJean right here. Like he's a hybrid. He could bounce around for them, play in the slot if he needs to. I also like Latu because they just re-signed Josh Allen, right?
Yeah.
Who do they have opposite of him? They have their interior D lineman because what's his name, Trayvon Walker, who they drafted. You finish your D line.
No,
Right
Walker's an edge.
Oh, okay, so then they don't need him. So then it would possibly be Byron Murphy.
Solidify Murphy. They want. Yeah. So that'd actually be nice too.
Solidify your inside.
I would say either way they're going defense because Jaguar. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This is defense.
I go Byron Murphy.
Get behind that.
Defensive interior is not as deep as corner, even though corner's not that deep. But it's still
this is tackle. This is Troy Fats or Mims, in my opinion.
I think Mims, the way their style is, they're gonna want more of that. I think Mims.
I agree.
And Mims been rising and shit. So
and then after this, you got the Rams. This has to be Latu because they lost their interior D lineman.
Yeah, I would say. Yep. I could just see Latu. Latu's the type to play over there. I could just see it.
Pittsburgh's interesting.
I don't know if Pittsburgh needs they could use a DB, but then with Brian with the receiver there, that's like
You put him and George Pickens on opposite sides of each other.
That's
get a
tough.
Decent slot to run in between them. You're set.
That's tough. But the one thing they do need is a center, and the best center is available. So it's like, and they need a linebacker, but nobody's gonna get a linebacker now.
No, linebacker's not going in the first round. They need a tackle, bro. But they need a tackle. Their tackle just retired, didn't he? There's no Steeler fans in here. I don't know. I think the Steelers definitely need a tackle. Didn't you do the list?
I ain't gonna
lie.
All I know is they haven't had a good center since Marquise Pouncey retired.
Okay, so you think this might be Powers Johnson?
I think so. I mean, you're bringing two new quarterbacks in. You need to solidify that line for everything. They made already big splashes this year. They're gonna have more picks to do what they want. I think if you're smart enough, you solidify your O line right here.
All right, I'm gonna take your word on it, honestly, because I think they go tackle, but we'll go with your pick here.
I thought tackle too, but only I feel like they only go tackle if Mims is there because remember they picked a tackle from Georgia last year, and then
Yeah,
Mims and him to play together, which were teammates, that will work out perfectly. But if Mims is off the board,
it's a good
then
point. Um, Miami on the clock.
that's O line. I think so. And Fox News probably their best because they need interior and outside, and he could do both.
Troy Fats.
Yep.
Say no more. Pick is in.
And they're at
Philly.
fast offense. He's more of a fast lineman, so he like kind of fits them. Like I could see them using him as a pulling lineman and shit.
I think Philly goes Nate Wiggins right here.
Yep, Nate Wiggins, or I was gonna say Cooper, but Cooper might not be their style type of.
They got their boy that they love that plays like Cooper style, and that's Blankenship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
And they re-signed CGJ.
Yeah, so
So
I like Wiggins. They're gonna try to go with he's the fastest, speed and shit. So I like that.
I agree. Minnesota back on the clock. They got their guy in JJ McCarthy. They got their receivers. They're set there. Um, this could be Cooper DeJean, bro. Think about it. Harrison
Yeah,
Smith's at the end of his career. You get a guy
yes,
coming off of a leg injury. He could sit right behind him. You know what I
I
mean?
like.
You're literally just swapping the same player.
And like, think about their team. They don't need like glaring needs as of right now to like start right. Besides DB, they do need that.
This
Yeah,
could
I
be
like.
Kool-Aid though. It could be Kool-Aid because do need a true corner.
True, true, true. Yeah, I would go with Kool-Aid just because like they do need a true corner, not a hybrid type of DB who could play wherever.
I think I'm agreeing because Harrison Smith does still got some years on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can get a second round safety to play
Yep.
opposite side of him.
That's a fact. All right. So
Oh my
next Dallas.
lord!
Ooh.
Shoo! I don't
I
even fucking know.
I know you guys need linemen, but if like what's up there, like Bryant and Cooper, you think you guys go get a DB?
Mm.
Because I mean, you seen how it was after injury, like
I
after
mean, you got. I think the Joneses and Will McClay are very very like reserved. They know they got Trayvon Diggs coming back. That's an All Pro. You got Deron Bland, who's an All Pro. He's right there. You
okay.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a bunch of guys that you drafted, a bunch of guys that you stashed that you believe in. I don't think they go DB here. We still have
Okay.
Malik Hooker. Wanye Thomas played well last year.
How do you feel
Yeah,
about Brian
Arizona Cardinals.
Thomas Jr.?
I wouldn't be mad at that pick. I'd be absolutely ecstatic at that pick. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think they go there. I really don't. Personally,
Lineman.
I think if this is the board that we're looking at, when it comes down to the Cowboys to pick, if this is how it breaks down, I think in this situation we would trade down. With who or for what, I have no idea. But in this situation, I think we would trade down
Hey, I
because
mean, I see
and
where you're talking about, but I don't know if like the Cowboys got that mindset.
look, if this isn't a tackle here because they want to keep Tyler Smith at guard, it would have to be a left tackle because we lost Tyron Smith. But I also know the Cowboys are high on Jackson Powers Johnson and Graham Barton. So without them being on the board, I think you can trade down. I'm not huge on JC Latham. I don't care much for JC Latham.
Yeah, yeah.
Tyler Guyton's solid. I like that kid from Arizona. Yeah, Jordan Morgan. You know what I mean? I think there's still guys you can get here in a need, and you could
The
add
kid
picks,
from
which
BYU and shit. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I think you could still get something. Yep, 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 yep. And you guys
So
need a linebacker, but you're not gonna get a backer here.
I think we could trade down with Buffalo. Buffalo comes up to get Brian Thomas because they have no receivers.
Yes, I like that. And then you guys could, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
We're
like that.
sitting right at 28. You know what I
I
mean? All
like
right,
that.
so let's see here.
I do like that. Buffalo definitely needs a receiver. I do like that. Buffalo, Dallas.
Now, this is not me saying that I think the Cowboys trade down whatsoever, but I do think
If
that
the
if
draft
this is
falls
what the
like
board,
that.
If this is what the board is, then we do trade. Yeah.
Yeah, because you never know what to expect draft night. You know.
Can probably give us like what, a 4? Yeah, whatever. That's cool. We'll probably get like a third realistically or some shit, but I don't know. For purposes, that's cool. Um,
And
yeah. So
Brian
this is
Thomas.
Brian Thomas.
I mean Brian
Green
Thomas. Yep.
Bay. Green Bay's on the clock. Is this Cooper DeJean?
All right, so let's think about Jair. Safeties
They had
is
the one that was dating the Olympic fucking medalist. I forget his name.
Simone Biles. Yeah. I don't know. Do they really need him? Do they?
Or
Do
actually,
they?
no. They just lost their tackle, bro. They need a tackle.
Oh yeah. Bakhtiari and all them. Yep. And then Jordan, you're gonna want to keep Jordan Love healthy and shit. So I think
Is this Latham?
just go Latham. We're not high on him, but I don't think he falls like crazy. So
Tampa Bay. This is defense. I think
this is
this is
edge.
literally anything.
This is edge. But they did lose some corners. But I don't see Cooper DeJean in Tampa defense.
Where the
Um.
hell
Oh, Eric Rexstraw is good too. He's like might be projected first round and shit. They lost their corners
corner?
and shit.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't.
solid.
I don't know. So I think either corner or edge. But the way the corners is here, maybe they think they could. I don't know. Pick one up in the second. I don't know where they pick in the second or
This might be Chop, bro.
Newton, right?
No, I think this is Chop.
Oh, Chop Robin. Oh yeah. Go Chop. Yep. It's Chop Robinson or Demarcus Robinson for sure.
Arizona back on the clock. They got their receiver. They need interior O line. They need interior D line. They need corners.
Right there, their corner.
Dejan.
Let's take it. He's not
Damn,
gonna keep balling that much, bro.
Arizona's having a hell of a draft. Now the Cowboys are back on the clock, and I don't even know if I like these picks here. The fuck?
How do you feel about Newton?
I mean, I saw that the Cowboys, with Mike Zimmer as our new DC, they're trying to get Mozzie Smith back up to 350, and we still have Osa Digizua, so I don't think we go D tackle.
Okay.
But I like Newton.
And Guyton, you don't think you take Guyton here now?
I personally, I think Jordan Morgan's better. That's just me.
Yeah, I
If
feel
I'm
you.
picking here, if I'm the Cowboys, I'm taking Jordan Morgan.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
So they're not going to trade down both times. So they're just going to go down there and get him. I like that. I like it.
now you're sitting here with Detroit on the clock. I have no idea where they can go. This could be Jason Newton.
They could get a corner. They can get a. I
They
kind
can
of
get a
like
receiver.
Newton. I like Newton. I like Newton. They'll go best player available. Remember, they just need. They're a good team all around. They just need anything to help them out. So I like Newton or the Robinson dude from Mizzou. So
Go
they either
Newton.
get an
Get him up the
edge.
board. BPA right there.
Yep, let's go Newton. Baltimore
I
receiver.
like
Yeah,
I like AD
receiver.
Mitchell. I like
I
AD
like
Mitchell here.
I like that. I don't see Ladd going there, and I like
Nah,
Adon Mitchell.
because you got to think about it. Where's Zay gonna play? He's gonna play in the slot. They need a true X or a Z to play outside. You know what I mean? I think this is
And
AD
he's a big
Mitchell all day.
receiver. That's what they need.
Yeah.
I like that. 100% Adonai Mitchell. If I'm the Ravens, I'm not even hesitating.
Now
Right here,
this
Guyton.
yeah, I thought I was gonna say this is a tackle you let him play under
Because if
Trent.
you don't grab him, okay, Kansas City is. So and
Yeah,
they need him as well. They both of these teams need tackles. So San Francisco is gonna grab him before.
Guyton. Now you're looking at
If there's not an old lineman good here, they might go best available. And knowing
I think they
them,
go
I could
Xavier
see
Worthy.
Ladd. I could see Ladd there.
You think it's Ladd or you think it's Xavier Worthy?
I think Ladd because of what Ladd brings and shit. Like think about Mahomes having Ladd.
Yeah, the way he sits down, gets open. Yeah,
You know what I'm
double
saying?
move.
Like, and that's what Mahomes lacked, and Kansas City is just having that smart receiver to sit down in spots, do all this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, I never heard Xavier Worthy mentioned like this, but I was actually watching like NFL Network earlier, and there's a lot of teams that think Ladd McConkey is wide receiver 4. Like
Oh
outside of those
wow.
big 3, a lot of guys have him at 4,
Oh okay.
which is so.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
agree.
Like, bro, he's a technician. He does all like I think they like that. Like,
Lad McConkey there. All right. First pick of the second round. The Panthers didn't have a pick in the first round. They can go anywhere but quarterback, in my opinion.
Yes, pretty much anywhere. I could see them taking Xavier Worthy.
Getting Bryce Young, deep threat.
Yep.
Yeah, because you got
They have
Thielen on the
their O
outside.
line's good already. Their defense is pretty solid.
New England's back on the clock. I think this is
They got
receiver,
their
bro.
quarterback, right?
Yeah,
Keon Coleman for them.
I like that.
Sleeper, he might be one of the best in the draft, top 3 if he like
He just
Keon
he
Coleman.
just he just tested bad.
Yeah.
Arizona went DB and receiver for us. So I think this has to be D line. It could be edge or interior. Darius Robinson's still
He
sitting
might.
right here. Braden
Darius
Fisk is still
Robinson.
sitting here.
Oh, we put Cooper DeJean, so let's do D line.
Yeah,
And I think
it's Robinson.
Darius Robinson might be one of the best. Like if you watch his
Yeah,
film, he's probably one of the best.
yeah,
So
he's tough.
I don't even know if he even falls down here, but I say Darius.
I agree. He's super tough. His comp is questionable. He's super tough. Washington went Jaden Daniels. They're another team that has a shit ton of picks in the like the top 100. So
Yeah, they got receivers. They got, if you could see right there, they pick again in the next like 4 picks. So right here, I would say let's get a corner, like best available for them. They don't need a receiver. They picked up linebackers. I seen Edgerrin Cooper there. I see,
they
and
got Rakestraw
I
and
like
Kamari
Rakestraw.
Lassiter.
Besides the kid from Toledo, the Rakestraw kid is the best in man coverage.
Oh
So
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
I like Rakestraw here.
yeah, they got their corner last year too. You can pair him up with another corner.
Yeah, that's tough. I like that.
Chargers back on the clock. They're another team that could use everything. They got their receiver right.
We went Rome with them. Yep, we went
Yeah.
Rome. Oh, and Rome can Rome use another receiver? What
No, I
else?
don't think they go receiver. This could
No,
be
they don't.
D line, DB, because all they have Asante Samuel Jr. playing the slot, and then they got Derwin James. The rest of their DBs
How
are
about
hip.
didn't oh no, that was a Cardinals. I was gonna say Edgerrin Cooper. Do you think that might be good?
Ooh,
They
for the
need help with
Chargers.
remember they tried to draft what's his name a couple years ago and it didn't work out. The kid from Oklahoma linebacker.
Yeah.
That didn't work out. So they still haven't really found their linebacker in a while.
You got Peyton Wilson right here too.
So it's who they would like more. I would go linebacker here. So either Edgerrin or Peyton or whoever they would like more. I think, and I think knowing like Harbaugh, he's gonna go with the
I don't
guy
know. You don't think?
he
I
played
think
in
they
the
go corner.
SEC, so he's probably gonna go with the SEC guy.
You think Cooper, Edwin Cooper?
Yeah, better comp. Played in the SEC. I think they go with Cooper.
I can get behind that. Tennessee back on the clock. Another team that could use anything. I think they go receiver right here.
Receiver, I will get the Oregon receiver right here, Franklin.
For Franklin. Let me see who else is on the board.
Yeah,
Because they got good thing about their
Pearsall.
quarterback.
Some people like
Pearsall's
Pearsall.
here. Roman
Roman
I like
Wilson.
Roman Wilson. Xavier Leggett's a dog. Malachi
Oh,
Corley's fucking tough. This
I
whole
ain't gonna
receiver. Look
lie.
at this entire
I
receiver.
ain't gonna
Look at
lie.
this.
I think Leggett's better than all of them.
Oh, I agree. But I don't
I
think
think
he goes this
Leggett.
high. Like,
Hold on. Who is this? Tennessee. But they need
yeah.
a true number one. And if you feel Leggett is another AJ built, bro. Like you go get what you lost.
They got D Hop and Traylon Burks still.
Oh,
And
they
they
do.
got
They do. I'm
and
tweaking.
they got Kyle Phillips.
And no tight end is worthy to pick right here, right now.
Yeah, who's even the tight ends left? Yeah, no, hell no.
No, yeah, he's probably a late second, third rounder. Maybe they trade back again. Is there any of these quarterbacks who would take any of these guys who would take a quarterback? Come get one of these quarterbacks right now.
You got Las Vegas sitting right here. You got New Orleans sitting right here. I don't think you guys trade up for a quarterback though. But I think
Giants.
if Penix or Knicks are sitting there when you guys pick, I think you guys can snag one. The Giants.
I know we like Penix and shit, and Penix came out and said I would like to play in New Orleans. But Giants is right here, and with that glaring need, they could probably go and grab one right here.
Yeah, they can go get either one. Honestly, let's see who else. It's the Giants, um, and Las Vegas. That's it.
Giants in Vegas. I think we stay put. We got more other glaring needs than to just go get a quarterback, and they want to give the Jake Hayner guy a shot. So, I like Giants, but since Raiders are like closer, I think it might be better for the Raiders. I don't know if they're high on any of these guys.
I mean, I think if a trade happens here, it would be somebody trying to jump the Raiders. Because if you look at these teams, I don't think Carolina definitely not quarterback. Washington just got their quarterback. Green Bay definitely not. Houston definitely not. Atlanta definitely not. So you'd have to jump Vegas. Otherwise, there's no point for Vegas to move. You know what I
So they
mean?
don't have to. So honestly, they don't really have to trade right now.
No.
Okay. So yeah, they really don't.
Vegas doesn't have to move because they have no threat in front of them. So if there's a team that's going to move, it's going to be the Giants.
But and it could work out for both of them because if one like say like Giants like Bo Nix, but Raiders get Penix, Bo Nix still falls to them. So I think they don't even have to move and they can still get their guys. So well, I'll go best player available for Washington. Right? Is Washington drafting right now?
I think they go. Yeah. Well, no, it's Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. Well, Tennessee just needs anything, bro, to help them out right now, and I'll probably go with the best defensive guy. Do they need a corner?
Yeah, they do. Kamari
Yep.
Lassiter.
Yeah, let's go Lassiter.
All right, the Carolinas on the clock. They took
Anything but a quarterback.
Yeah, they took
They took
receiver. They got
Xavier Worthy.
So interior O lineman. There's Zach Frazier is supposed to be super good. I didn't know they needed an interior O line.
They do.
Yeah, TJ
Shit.
Tampa's tough. I think this might be Zach Frazier. Because
I
bro,
was gonna
Bryce
say
Young
if
got
they
hit.
need it, yeah, get Frazier. I
Bryce
agree.
Young got hit. Bryce Young got hit a lot, dude.
I agree.
Washington back on the clock.
These fucking guys.
They
Washington
could
got
go.
hella
They could go receiver. They could go receiver here. Because think about it. They only have Terry McLaurin and Jahan, and they lost Curtis Samuel. Who's their other receivers?
Right. All right. So what receivers are here? I like.
All right,
I don't
let's
know. I
go.
like Leggett here, man. Like or Roman Wilson.
Yeah.
I like Roman Wilson or Leggett over those top two.
Well, look, it depends on what you want to do. Because Terry McLaurin can play anywhere, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, they got
Where's
two
Jahan?
small guys, so they
Where's
need like
Jahan more of a threat? I think it's Leggett. I can get behind that.
yeah.
It's a good pick. Green Bay's on the clock. I don't even know what the hell Green Bay needs at this
I ain't
point.
gonna
'Cause they took
lie.
their tackle.
Washington seems like they're winning the fucking draft.
Yeah, Washington's going crazy, bro. They have like 6 picks inside the top 100.
Hello, Boyle.
I'm still on receiver. I'm like,
All
what
right,
the
what are
hell
we?
is this?
Green Bay. What did they? Well, we took first round for him.
Tackle.
Tackle. So
Interior D
now,
line. Braden Fisk is right here. Oh, it's safety. Tyler Nubin. This is what I was
yeah,
just gonna say. Second round safety.
Yep.
Tyler Nubin.
They need
Stuff.
they need safety, and they get the
If
top.
y'all don't know about Tyler Nubin, go watch some tape. That kid is hard. Pause.
Yeah, I didn't know about him. I watched his tape, and I was like, oh man, all right. Yeah, he's nice. All right, where are we at after Green Bay?
This is Houston.
They're pretty much like Detroit. They're pretty much a good all-around team. They could just use whatever's like best available for them to help. They won't go receiver.
I think they can go Peyton Wilson here. I think actually no. I like Braden Fisker. You put somebody inside of
What does their O line look like? What is their O tackle opposite side of Laramie Tunzel?
He's all right. What is his name?
But you don't think they drafted no tackle, right?
No, he came from the Niners, I think. I'm drawing a blank on what his name is. It's the dude that fucking Michael Parsons like bench pressed in the playoff game. I want to say it's like.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I like Braden Fisk. I like it.
He tested well.
Yeah, he definitely did. He ran good, all that.
Atlanta. Where did we go in the first round for Atlanta?
DN.
Oh, Edge, yeah.
They got Verse.
They got do they go receiver? Nah, I don't think so, right?
I can see them going to get that linebacker.
Peyton Wilson right here?
I can, bro. Their only linebacker is the guy they got from fucking Saints, which was what's his freaking name? I
They
forget.
got
Hayden
they got
Ellis is their best
they got
linebacker.
they got the dude with the crazy ass name too. I can't think of it. Yeah, I don't know. I forget his name, but I do like Peyton Wilson here. It's a defense. I think this is a defense.
Yeah, and if there's no DBs that high, like they're definitely gonna go Peyton Wilson.
Now you're just looking at the Raiders, man. Michael Penix. I don't think the Giants go Bo Nix though.
No,
You're literally their quarterback room is
does
Daniel Jones.
the Raiders like Penix over Bo?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But if you look at the Giants quarterback room, it's literally Drew Lock and Daniel Jones. You're drafting Bo Nix. You have 3 of the same quarterbacks.
Same guy. Yeah. Facts. So let's go Penix here.
Then you got New Orleans right here. You guys took tackle. I'll let you take this. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Tell me where to go.
What's available? So if there's no like good edge up here, Chris Breswell. I'd say either.
Let's see what the edges look like. You got
that's
these
not.
Isyke stuff here.
I don't think that's like then best available. Like, nah, they don't go fucking Bo Nix.
You guys go receiver. I can see you guys going Roman Wilson. He's literally Chris Olave.
I could see Roman Wilson or Pearsall. So I would go. But then again, Sanders still like corner. I'll go receiver. Go Roman. I like Roman.
Say no mas. Culture on the clock. I think this is a receiver right here. I think this is Purcell.
And who's it? What team is this?
This is the Colts.
Yeah, because they already have a big receiver in Pittman, which Franklin is. They need more of a little do-it-all inside. Yeah, I like Pearsall here. Giants. You think Giants just picked, right?
They picked in the first round.
I thought they were right after the Raiders.
They took Neighbors and that's it.
Who was right after the Raiders? We were just saying might get a quarterback.
The Giants, but I was saying they would have to jump the Raiders to get him, and I was saying they're not going to go Bo Nix.
Yeah. They're not going to get Bo
Nix.
Nix. Yeah, they're not. How about you think they go high and get a running back here? Their best running back is fucking Singletary. You think Giants are that team to go?
They could go get one.
You think they try to replace Saquon here and try to go get a running back, or they need too much of other things to try to do that right now?
Well, let's see who the best available is. If not anything makes sense, then we'll go. Because they just drafted 2 tackles in a row. I think they gave him a year to grow. I don't think they get tackle. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If anything, it would have to be interior O-line, and I don't see anybody here.
Yeah, and you just passed the running back. So
this is
Texas running back.
Do you think Jonathan Brooks or Trey Benson or Blake Corum?
Man, who would they like the most? I don't know. They need somebody like just like Saquon who could do it all. Catch out the backfield, run, like all that.
That's Trey Benson, in my opinion.
So let's go Trey Benson. I like Giants going for running back early.
All right, so now you got the Jags on the clock.
Jags. We went D-line, I think.
Or let's see.
I think we got the D tackle, right? Yeah, Murphy.
Byron Murphy.
So Murphy. Let me spark this damn blunt. Can't believe I went this long without.
They could go O-line.
Yep. I like that. Oh well. Don't they need corner? Mike Sanders still is like kind of like.
Oh, they do need to be bad.
Sanders still's fire, bro. He's fire. Yeah, he made that pick at the championship to steal it.
Cincinnati on the clock here.
Cincy. Hey, how about this? You think I know You think Bo Nix goes here with the way this guy's injury prone been happening the
The
last
way
few years?
I'm not gonna lie, before you said that, it crossed my mind, but I didn't bring it up because I was like, I don't think they do it. But the fact that you just brought it up and it crossed my mind, I think it's a possibility. Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, I think that like he's played 4 years and two of them he only played like one full season, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a massive possibility. I like that.
I like that, bro. I would go Bo here. You get Bo to learn behind. Yeah, I like that. I
Yeah,
actually do.
I like that a lot, actually. Philly on the clock. Whew, where did they go? Oh, they got to go edge. I think this is Bracewell because they lost to Son Reddick.
Yeah, I like that. You know, they've been drafting Bama guys, so this is another Bama to add to the D line. They're gonna be like, yeah, I like that.
Bama and Georgia guys. Pittsburgh on the
Oh no,
clock.
that's Georgia guys. I'm tweaking.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's taking receiver here. I
Yes,
think.
definitely. Troy Franklin's up there. Go get him.
Then you got the Rams on the clock. I think this is Kingsley Salmatea. I think this top player available again.
Yep.
And then you got the Eagles on the clock. I have no idea where they go here. They're
All right,
saying receiver.
we just got a corner for them, right?
Well, they just picked first round.
How about that
Yeah.
tight end? Knowing like we just said about Burrow, Goddard can't stay healthy all the time.
I like that.
And we've seen in season the tight end position hurt them when Goddard wasn't there. So you like that Sanders kid there?
I like that. It's saying they need a receiver or interior O line. They lost some of that. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. I don't really care for the Eagles anyway, so fuck them. They can get a tight end there. The Browns.
Cleveland.
I have no idea what the fuck they need. Wow.
Yeah, what are they gonna do, man? They got Chubb. Chubb's coming off injury, but then they got receivers. They got that.
Yeah, they got corners.
They got corners. They got their receivers. Safeties. What's their safeties like? Linebackers. Their D line's good. Oh no! Oh, they might add to that D line. Didn't they lose their
Interior.
other DN?
Yeah.
Opposite side of Myles Garrett.
Marshawn Nealand is nice. But
didn't they have what's his Clowney last year?
Yeah. They lost their opposite side DN. I think this could be Chris Jenkins or Nealand, but I don't know if they go interior D line. I don't know.
Nealand, how's their safety looking? Bullard's there.
I don't think they go DB. I don't think they go DB.
Knowing them, I think that they stock up on their defense, bro. Their defense has been carrying them. Just keep getting their defense better and better. I like Nealand.
I agree. I think that's their identity. Miami. Ooh, this could be receiver. This could be interior D line as well because they lost Christian Wilkins. So I think this might be Chris Jenkins.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Dallas on the clock. This is running back.
Jonathan Brooks.
No, I think this is Blake Corum or Braylon Allen. The Cowboys are huge on Braylon Allen. Here's a little tidbit for you.
But do you think y'all get him here then?
Braylon Allen?
If there's three running backs above him that might get picked?
Yeah, I don't think these rankings really matter because I mean every ranking's different. PFF Braylon Allen's higher than all of them. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's just different shit. But the thing that I saw was Braylon Allen went on his official 30 visit with the Cowboys, and then he went to a workout with Derrick Henry, and he had Cowboys shorts on with the star on his shorts.
I mean, I like it. He played in the Big Ten. Big Tens are known for having tough ass defenses. If he could run on the Big Ten, I like it.
And I'm pretty sure Jerry Jones went to school at Wisconsin. It's like Wisconsin or Nebraska or something, Arkansas, one of those schools.
Yeah,
I'm not sure,
I like that. I like that for you guys. You just fucking picked up what running back? That's not going to cut it.
And if you think about it though, we got Deuce Vaughn and Rico Daddle who are like scat backs. They're
I was going to say the guys you got, they're really good to back somebody up, but they're not that guy.
I like Braylon Allen there.
You pick up Braylon Allen, then I love your running back room.
Tampa Bay, they're another team that can go anywhere.
Yeah, Tampa. I'm trying to think of what they're. I gotta try to think of what they're gonna lose. We gotta think about what they're gonna possibly lose to coming up. They got two older receivers, Godwin and thing. They just brought
They don't have
Evans
any.
back
They don't
though.
have. Bro, they don't have any corners. They only have Antoine Winfield in their
Oh
secondary.
yeah. Get TJ Tampa. They did lose. Tampa playing in Tampa. I like it. They just lost. What's his name? Carlton Davis.
Where'd we go with Green Bay?
Green Bay. We picked a DB, the safety, I think.
Yeah, Nubin and J.C. Latham.
Latham, Nubin
So
and
they
Latham.
went
Yep. So
So
Nubin, Latham. All right, you kind of fix your. Do you go receiver? No, they
no,
got a
they got a
lot of
bunch of
young
young
receivers.
guys.
Yeah.
They could go
Edge.
interior O line, D line, linebacker, maybe. What's the edge looking like? I don't know anybody there. What's D line looking like?
Braylon Trice was out of
Ooh,
all the defensive linemen. The Trice kid, he he caused the most pressures. Number one in the whole college
I'm not
last
gonna
year.
lie, bro. I like Tavondre Sweat right here.
The D tackle.
Yeah, the true one tech, big ass
Yeah,
bull.
knowing their defense, him with Rashawn Gary, I like that. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Houston, another team that could really go anywhere right now because they're just a team that's stacked. Like I don't even know where they
They don't
go.
need
They
no
probably do go. No,
receiver.
they probably do go corner because who's their opposite corner of Stingley?
All right, so let's look at corner.
Where the fuck is it? There it is. You got
Max
Max
Melton.
Melton.
I like
Who else
Max
is? I
Melton.
like it. Demetric Phillips is
That
tough.
Missouri that other Missouri corner, he's been getting a lot of praise too because he played with the Red Straw and they both were like clamping shit together. That other Missouri corner, he's getting a lot of praise too.
I
But
like Max Melton.
Max Melton's tough. I'll go Max. He's definitely the best one here.
Buffalo, another team that can go corner. This could be the kid from Missouri right here, but another team that's probably just going to go BPA. Oh yeah, they need a safety. They need a safety bad. This is Buller.
They still need receiver. They need safety. Oh yeah, safety. Let's go Javon Bullard.
Detroit. This could be this. I think this is Jalen Polk because they don't know what they're going to get out of JMO. JMO hasn't shown up.
I like that. And Polk is kind of like the same type of deep threat like Jameson would be.
Okay. Baltimore on the clock. This is probably Braylon Trice.
Baltimore edge, Braylon Trice. I like it. Oh. Didn't they lose? Hold on. Didn't they lose Patrick Queen,
Oh yeah.
Junior Colson,
Well, let's look at the linebackers. There might be linebackers better than him.
or
Jeremiah
Trotter?
Trotter's here. Cedric Gray's tough.
It's either Trotter Jr. or Cedric Gray. I don't know.
We'll go Trotter. I think they're big on. I think
Who's more of the more run stopping? But I don't know because Patrick
Junior
Queen was
Colson.
their better pass coverage linebacker.
Yeah, so then you probably want Cedric Gray.
So you want Cedric Gray? I'd go Cedric Gray.
San Francisco. I don't even know where they go. They're another team that's pretty fucking stacked. I have seen a lot of things that they're gonna trade Brandon Ayuk, which could be a draft day trade.
I was gonna say receiver because they've been talking about trading Ayuk. They've been talking about trading Debo for the last couple of years. I just go receiver here.
Corley's tough. I like Malachi Corley. He visited with the Cowboys too. He's tough.
I could see them. I could see that. Them going small guy. Yeah.
If you guys don't know these small school receivers, you better go watch some damn film because these guys are tough. Malachi Corley arguably could be a top 5 receiver in this class. Like he's tough.
Guy and hey, there's every year there's that guy. There's a small school guy that comes in and snaps. So that might be the last one.
KC winning Xavier Worthy. They got to go tackle here. This is Patrick Paul.
No, didn't we get one last time? We did.
No, they went Xavier Worthy. No, because remember the Niners.
Yep. You're right, Patrick Paul, and that's a good steal for them to find him at the last. That's a good pick for them.
Draft is done.
Oh, they got Ladd and Patrick Paul.
Yep. Let's take a look at it. We didn't even trade that many times. I'm surprised. But you got Caleb going 1. Top 3 picks are pretty evident. Mark goes 4. I think there's a possibility that the Giants and the Cardinals can trade here.
Yep.
If the Giants come up to get their guy, which would probably be JJ McCarthy, unless for some reason Drake May's sitting there. I think if Drake May's sitting there, the Giants definitely pull the trigger and go up.
Hmm.
But that's it. That's all I got. Isaac, you got any closing statements?
No, man. We're gonna say just gonna see, how accurate we are or whatever. But hey, we might go. Hey, we might go live for the draft. We don't know yet.
Yeah,
If
we'll
you
figure
guys
it
want
out.
that, you guys let us know. We definitely gonna be watching it. But hey, good luck to all you guys and your teams. Hopefully, y'all get what y'all want.
This is where the Cowboys come alive, man. We're about to go sign all the bottom feeders after the draft, everybody that nobody wants in the free agency to try to hush the fans. And
Hey, the
we'll see what
bottom
happens,
feeders
man.
be clutch every year though. There's always them guys who do something. So
Yeah, the
there's
Cowboys always
there's
draft
still
well.
ballers out there, free agents. Don't get it fucked up. There's still some guys who could definitely make some shit happen on teams. So
Mensa said the blunt kicking Isaac Sheffer ass. All right, y'all. Everybody stay up, be safe,
all right,
and we'll see
guys.
y'all